The moment Dana Carvey realized his SNL impression of President Biden was doomed is revealed. It was Dana Carvey's plan. He and his wife Paula were scheduled to spend 6 weeks in New York at the request of longtime Saturday Night Live showrunner Lorne Michaels. In addition to enjoying the city's autumn, he would make an appearance on Saturday Night Live every week to portray the then-president, who was vying for a second term. It was not to be, at least not in its original shape, but it would have been a great little work trip. Carvey can vividly recall the moment he knew it wouldn't happen. Months later, he and his wife were watching the first presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Another lost thought led to another lapse, which in turn led to a general feeling of unease with President Biden's performance. Carvey eventually came to the realization that everything had abruptly altered in the presidential election and that whatever ideas he had discussed with Michaels were likely to be abandoned. Naturally, President Biden didn't quit right away. Carvey persevered for a few more weeks, and in 2024, he made over a dozen appearances on Saturday Night Live. However, the politician subsequently resigned to make room for Governor Tim Walz and Vice President Kamala Harris to take over the Democratic ticket. So it wasn't always to perform his President Biden impression. Although they ultimately lost the election, Jim Gaffigan and Maya Rudolph played them in the lead-up on Saturday Night Live. Carvey played supporting parts at times, such as the week he brought back his beloved church lady imitation, and occasionally he played Biden. Since Carvey is best known for portraying President George H.W. Bush in the late 1980s and early 1990s, he also discussed his objective with political impressions during his interview. He claimed that attempting to put them down, or score political points, has never piqued